All right, so that's it for the pre-show. It is officially 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Time for the show to begin. All right, let's get full screen face cam on there. How's it going, guys? If you notice very slight sync issues and a little bit more of a delay than usual from what happens on my end and what you see on your end, it's because we're doing a console game today, and unfortunately I had to put a few sync delays on there just to, make sure everything lines up okay, so it's not like I react to something and a full 2 seconds later it happens. So there might be a small little issue there. Just a little bit. Unfortunately, that's the reality of using the capture card. But today's game, I think, is awesome enough that it warrants it, in my personal humble opinion. Baby Korean Panda says, I am fantastic, and to anyone who is having a rough day, I send my good vibes to you all. Oh, that's sweet, dude. Aside from a not-so-fun dental appointment, on the plus side, I got some drawings done and had pizza, so dude, pizza's always a good thing, man. That'll brighten up my day anytime. Oh, I have such a weakness for pizza, and I'm trying to switch over to a keto diet, which means I can't have it. Oh, kills me. Kills me inside. I'm used to pizza once a week, damn it. Well, at least once a week. I have become fat. How's it going, guys? Y'all ready for some obscure-ass 3D platform reaction? I've been wanting to play this game for, pretty much ever, and I couldn't find, for the longest time, an excuse or a format that I wanted to do it in. Oh, let's see. Hey, Tom's hosting. Thanks, my dude. I appreciate that. That is fucking sweet. You could have pizza on pita. I could look up the pita diet and everything, but from what I've seen so far, it looks like the keto is probably the best way to go for me. But I'll check out the pita diet. I'll see if that's any better. Oh wait, no, pita. Oh, as in pita bread. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I think. I'm slow right now. Let's see, you're not fat, you're fluffy. Well, I don't want to be that either, damn it. I don't want to go as skinny as I did in high school. That'd be bad. That'd be very bad. So you could have pizza on... Yeah, let me check. I'm going to check that real quick, actually. Pita bread. Potassium, total carbohydrates... from what I can see, no sugar. The carbohydrates, little high. Little high for keto. And damn, we're at 8. We are at 8 viewers already. Thanks, guys. Let's see. Liam says, was supposed to be a checkup, but then they were like, okay, instead of having some fillings done next time, let's do it now. So yeah, my anxiety kind of spiked there, perhaps. Yeah, dude, they can't spring that on you, man. That's not cool. Like, it's better for sure to do it like right away and everything. It saves you. It does save you money on the dentist visits, and it's just better in general to get that taken care of as soon as possible. But they should give you the option, like, hey, we have some time. Do you want to just get this done now? Instead of, hey, we're doing it now. Hope you don't mind. You know what I mean? Oh, Lord. All right, so let's get the pre-show festivities on the road so we can get to the game. Let's see. First off, I want to give a special thanks to my $5 plus reward patrons. Tom from Mad Morpheus Gaming and Ozman12. Thank you guys for your patronage and supporting what I do. You guys can support me on Patreon, but you can also donate via Streamlabs on the link on your screen right now, and it is also under the social media tab down below. Panel, it's a panel, damn it. Why can't I say panel? Oh, man, curse my muscle memory. Anyway. But yeah, you can donate via the Streamlabs link on your screen right now, and you get a different pop-up on stream, depending on how much you donate. So yeah. Just recently added one for $50 in case someone in the future is feeling like super generous one day, and it's the Munch's Odyssey clip of the entire auction hall going, Moolah! Like the bunch of greedy stereotypes they are, and I fucking love it. And then there's also the Redbubble merch store. You can get these adorable designs by Karen on shirts, hoodies, mugs, phone cases, throw pillows, and more. And the artist I commissioned for this, Karen, her commissions are open if you want to go ahead over to her Twitter. It is on the little slideshow on the pre-show stuff. But yeah, hit her up with commissions! I'm actually commissioning her right now for a thumbnail, actually. Funnily enough. It's gonna be for Vexx and it's gonna be cool. Because I cannot make good thumbnails on my own. I am bad at thumbnails. Oh god, especially for obscure games. Anyway. And see, today's meme of the stream is brought to us by David from the Discord. And currently in chat. And it is this. It is Dwayne the Rock Johnson, Dwayne the Paper Johnson, and Dwayne the Scissors Johnson. Pick your fucking fighter. Oh, God, I love that. Hang on, let me take a quick look at something real quick. I noticed I spiked a little, and I want to make sure it's... Aha! My recording device level sneaked up to 88 again. Alrighty. And since it is Friday, it is time for Fan Art Fridays. This week's Fan Art Fridays is brought to us by Arthur from the Discord. And it is this drawing of me being attacked by characters from games I have refused to play. And I thought that was actually kind of a cool idea for a fan art, honestly. Oh god, looks like I'm being killed by Aku Aku from Crash. I'm being killed by let's see, there's Mario, there's Kratos, there's the staff from Sly Cooper, there's the werehog from Sonic Unleashed. That's actually a really cool idea for fan art, man. I appreciate that. That's really cool. Oh, man. Okay, and I think that is it for our pre-show stuff. Let's go on over to the stream. Oh, hang on. There we go. Okay, now I gotta mess with my monitor real quick and move this stuff around so I can see everything at once. All right. Gonna switch my monitor over to the correct input so I can see the game. Alrighty, and hey, we're up to 9 viewers. Thank you, brochachos. Okay, guys, it is time for Vexx. And also, this game has an insane soundtrack. I played the track from the Frostblight Mill, the daytime version, during the pre-show. I hope those of you that heard that appreciated it, because, I mean, this game's soundtrack is amazing. And the gameplay is really fun, too. Very simple, but very fun. Think Mario 64, but dark and better. And considerably shorter. Alright, let's start up a new game. Hey, Icy's here. How's it going, man? Here you go. Let's see, Crazy Crash says, just by visuals alone. Oh, let's see, who did the soundtrack? Looked it up, but forgotten, I'm lazy. I can't remember who did the soundtrack. I can't remember the name of the artist. I kind of feel bad. I should have looked that up before the show. Fuck. Alright. Let's see, just by visuals alone. Yeah! Yeah, this game looks very good visually. Definitely better than, well, to be fair, this came out after Mario 64, I think. I think a little bit after, because this was original Xbox, GameCube, and PS2. And Mario 64 was, well, Nintendo 64. To be fair, mechanical differences there. Hardware differences, that's the word I'm looking for. Previous playthroughs. It's over at Game 3.
Ours was a sin of pride. Blinded by our ambition, we opened a door better left closed.
The voice acting's kind of...
To
be fair.
Years have passed. To my lasting sorrow, the terror continues. It began anew when the shadow wraiths descended on the peaceful village of Overwood. Dark Yabu and his shadow minions drove the defenseless villagers before them.
Game's a bit quiet.
The guardian of Overwood, Vargas, and his grandson, Vexx. Defiant but outnumbered, Vargas and Vexx could not stand against Yabu's dark power and were bound in chains with the others. They were forced to toil in the labyrinth of tunnels surrounding their village. Slaves. Beaten by word and whip, Vexx endured until his rage became unbearable. He lashed out, attacking his oppressors, but was stopped by the very shadows that answer Yabu's call. Vexx would have died then, were it not for the sacrifice of his grandfather. Enraged, Yabu turned his powers on Vargas and showed no mercy. After nightfall, vowing revenge, Vexx escaped the caves.
I just want to point out, the story for this game is, like, pushed out very quickly.
Fate, however, would grant him not revenge, but fortune. The legendary Astani War Talons. Unable to destroy the powerful artifact, Dark Yabu had hidden them away from
These things are pretty fucking cool.
fearful that they might fall into enemy hands.
Tickle, tickle.
Vexx screamed as the Talons bound themselves to him forever, and his fate to that of all Astani.
So none of the guards heard that screaming, huh? Holy shit! Gets to the point, I guess. I mean, it's not story-driven, exactly, so it's fine. It's fine. It could be worse. Yeah, keep me up to date on the on how the game audio sounds. Make sure it's not too loud or too quiet, because it does kind of go up and down, I think. I think the cutscenes are super quiet, but the gameplay's a lot louder. That's metal as fuck. God damn. So, that's pretty much the majority of the story right there. The rest of the game, it's just pretty much gameplay. There's a tiny little bit of story here, but But yeah, let's see. The game's composer did music for a bunch of games published by Acclaim. Yeah, it does sound extremely similar to Turok Evolution. Alright, and this is all just tutorial stuff. Let's see. Walk up here. Excellent, you know how to walk. Congrats, no jump. Oh my god, you did it! Okay, no, this is kind of cool. In addition to these things being used for combat, you can actually use them for platforming. Let me just line this up here. Check this out. It's pretty neat, right? And you can also use it like so! Yeah, it's kind of cool. You can use them to propel yourself, and you can do it underwater as well. You just like hold your he just holds his hands behind him, and they kind of like shoot him forward. It's pretty cool. Yeah, he did Turok Evolution too. I have the composer's page pulled up. Cool. Nailed it. Oh, here we go. Here's the water. Yeah, visually this game is like really good for the time, I think. It's aesthetic as fuck. Whee! And this should be pretty... This is pretty self-explanatory. If there's a thing it looks like you can dig your claws into, congrats. You figured it out. You can dig your claws into it. I do like the shaky effect. Gives a lot of weight to the, gives a lot of weight to the freaking... whoosh. You know what I mean? And Turok 3, oddly enough. You know, the only games of Turok I've ever actually played all the way through are Evolution and Turok 360. I kind of feel bad about that, to be honest. Because Turok is so cool. Oh yeah, we're practicing combat. Okay, so basic combo, X, X, X. Alright. Alright, here's the uppercut. And then ground blast. This one's fun. Boom! Aerial flare kick. Combat's very, there aren't like a crap ton of like combos you can get and everything, but it's one of those games where it has very simple combat, but it's never boring. It's just satisfying to do. Remember sucking at this game as a kid? Yeah, the first few levels aren't bad, but once you get... let me think. Once you get around, like, the Summit of the Sages and Frostblight Mill, those places suck. Like, the difficulty spike is massive. Alright, and these are just your basic collectibles. Get 100 of these, and you get a Wraith Heart, and Wraith Hearts are pretty much the main collectibles you want to get. These are the things that unlock new worlds and whatnot, and eventually get you to the final boss. I always thought these were like frog eggs when I was a kid. I was like, why are we collecting frog eggs? This is so dumb. You know, in most games, when you collect a heart, it's one of those nice little Valentine's hearts. In this game, it's a gross, realistic, anatomical heart. I thought that was a nice little touch. A nice little edgy touch. Oh, and you collect 6 of these and you get a heart. They're just lining you up for the collectibles. And each world has, like, I think 10 different missions you can do in them. And a few of them, like, carry over to every world. Like, there's one where, you know, you have to collect six of those little, skull candles. Then you have to, and you get a heart. You collect 100 of those little frog egg looking things. You get a heart, you know. But then there's also, like, you know, level specific ones. Cool challenges and whatnot.
But rather in what you do when faced with the most hopeless of circumstances.
It reminds me of Star Fox Adventures. I don't know why, though. I think the graphics are pretty similar to that game, aren't they? I haven't seen Star Fox Adventure in years, but I remember it looking like this.
You're a stout one, aren't you? When I found you, I thought you dead, so I brought you here. This chamber is where
You're
the
horrifying.
Talon bearers are entombed. Cursed things nearly cut my hands off as I carried you here. Yabu destroyed the village. Everyone is gone except you and old Darby. I'd love to get my hands on that soul-sucking monster, but old Darby can't see so good no more. But you could stop him before he opens the door to his world. You could get to the Landspire before it's too late. If he opens the rift again, those demons will destroy what little remains of Astara, and all of us with it. Then there'll be nothing to stop the Wraiths from using the rift to destroy other worlds. It'll have to be you, my boy. Darby can't go with you, but I know an old trick. I can talk to you like this. Head on outside.
Oh, that fourth wall breaking shit. Come on, man.
On your way.
That's cute. That's cute, game. Alright, so there's a way to get up there. So here's another cool little thing. It doesn't happen a lot in this game, but you'll find, like, wall paintings and tapestries like this. And occasionally there'll be one where you're able to go in it. Like you see here, there's like an actual collectible item on there, but you need to be teleported. So you find a portal like that, and I believe the only way to get up there is by lighting yourself on fire and, yeah, doing that. Let's see. We get on the big one, right? Ah, damn. I'll try it later when we're actually doing missions and whatnot. Will this be a 100% run? I'll see how I feel. I do like 100%ing these kinds of games, but if it feels like it's taking too long, I might just skip to the final boss once we get the number of hearts we need.
Welcome to Timberdale, Vexx. Scattered throughout this land, there are 4 precious wraith hearts. You must collect them to power up the central gate and progress to the next land. The first wraith heart is found here. You must traverse to the top of the giant tree to collect it. Vexx, collect one of the wraith hearts and I'll meet you on the other side of the central gate. Good luck, my friend.
So it's kind of cool that they start you off in, like, the first world instead of, like, in the hub. I don't know, it's a very tiny detail, but I kind of like that little bit of a change. Kind of neat that you got picked up in one of these worlds and then you find a portal that takes you to the hub. Infinite punch! Cut. Kick. Ah, damn. But yeah, you can beat the ever-loving shit out of enemies, and it is so satisfying. Like, the super fast punch, I don't believe is something they actually tell you can do in the game, but I just love doing it. Down he goes. And those little things are just health. Easy stuff. Let's see, what were these? I think these were just... I think those little scrolls are just diary entries. Yeah, here we go. This is the most story you get in the game, honestly. You only get, I think, two more cutscenes before the final boss. I think. Let's see. This morning, Father gave me this journal. It's a gift to mark this special day, the day he was appointed as guardian of Astara. Father's been trained for years, so his wisdom and strength will nurture peace as we seek greater discoveries and understanding. Mother's so proud of him. Now our greatest scientists are preparing a marvelous travel system. I'm told it'll open a giant hole in space so we can visit other worlds. So, gives you a little story on that little gate over there. And the main hub where that gate leads to, you can see in every world, there's always an angle where you can see the giant tower in the distance. And I think the journal entries go into it eventually, but, like, Astara was blown to hell. Like, it was blown up by the Wraiths or whatever, just like they just ravaged it so badly it all broke apart. So all of the worlds are different parts of the same planet that are just, like, pretty much reduced to asteroids, just kind of circling the rubble. Not even gonna bother with these guys, I'm just gonna go for the heart. Later, nerds! Alright, so he wants us to get just the one that's hiding up there, right? Can I... Wait, can I actually make that? Hang on. I can! Convenience! Let's see. Oh, it's just a life. Well, whatever. I won't be saying whatever later in the game, though, because some of these levels are a little unforgiving. Some of them. Most of them are pretty fair, but some of them have little sections that are really hard to traverse. And it's just a pain in the ass.
Wraiths are like cockroaches, nearly impossible to kill. Even if you do kill one, the heart never disappears.
God, that's gross. Let's see, and you complain about item descriptions having backstory elements? Yeah, that's a completely different thing. I don't mind, like, journal entries in case you wanted a little more backstory.
A long time ago, the Wraiths drained all of the energy from the Rift system.
Hang on.
Couldn't resist feeding on its power. The hearts are still full of energy that can be used to power the gates. Go ahead, and put the heart into the portal in front of you. Once you've put enough hearts into the portal, you'll be able to open the rift to new locations.
Pretty basic stuff.
To it, lad. Every moment that passes brings that devil one step closer to reopening the door to the Shadow World. Be careful. Shadow Wraiths are shape changers. Trust no one along your journey.
A little bit of foreshadowing there. But yeah, pretty much these are all the different worlds you can go to. Numbers, obviously, the number of Wraith Hearts you need to get in there. And the last couple of these worlds blow. Like, I remember hating this place. Can't remember what it was called. I think it was called the Citadel? Yeah, that one, I couldn't stand it. But as for item descriptions having backstory elements, the thing I complain about that is with Dark Souls, where the majority of the story you get is from, like, you found a nickel. This was carried by a woman once. So obviously from that, you should know the entire backstory of the game. But you know, the main story of the game, like, it's almost nowhere to be found. You get a little vague thing in the beginning, but that's, like, it. Environmental storytelling is nice, but it's gotta be... You gotta give a little more information than what they give in Dark Souls, in my opinion. Alright. Each world has a crap ton of hearts, and each one of these hearts gives you a little hint as to what you have to do. Hulking Sumo crashes, storms, his clutches bring. To win, escape his smashes, or be knocked out of the ring. You gotta beat a sumo. That one's pretty straightforward. And the sumo, again, is at the very top of this area. And you can do these in any order, by the way. I don't know, I just usually prefer to do them in order, unless there's one that's, like, super annoying and I don't want to have to deal with. Let's see. But the backstory of the items in Dark Souls is just that backstory. Doesn't change anything gameplay-wise. I know it doesn't change anything gameplay-wise. I just wanted to know more about the lore of Dark Souls without having to, like, inspect every nickel and dime I find on the ground. And even then, only getting a super vague idea of what's going on. Like, invest in a couple cutscenes here and there, you know? Okay, so this one we got. Sumo's up there. How does... Ah, there's a climbable thing right there, okay. Later, nerds. So the sumo is kind of a staple of this game. You encounter him a few times during the playthrough, and he's a little gross. And he gets harder each time. Also, he flips you off. I forgot he gives you the finger. Oh, God. So many memories fighting this guy. His later iterations are a little more irritating, because he starts getting, like, superpowers and shit, and starts destroying the ring around you. Oh, God. Nope, no, 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 no. Ah. That's not how you sumo wrestle at all. Damn it. Alright, so that's 1-1. Bring it on, Tubby-Mora. Oh, shit. Come on, do your charge. I triple dog dare you, my dude. Nope, that's the suck. I hate getting the suck from this guy. Alright. And... yes! Gross! Look at his stubby little legs, though. Alright. I'll let you make the first move, then. Come on. Come on. Bring it! Charge me. Come on. Do the charge. Please stop doing that. Whatever you do, stop doing that. Yes! Boom. But yeah, he's just a fun little mini-boss you encounter here and there. He comes back for revenge time and time again. Them Xbox jiggle physics, though. Yeah. Eat your heart out, dead or alive. Alrighty. Let's keep going through here. Alright. Upon a spirit breeze, stones dance against the void. A prize there you must seize, a fall you must avoid. Go high up, climb big rock. And I believe the correct path is... whoa, hang on. Get out of here, dude. No one loves you. I believe it's up this way. So I gotta... alright. I'm just trying to remember the map. And the maps do get a little more creative than this. This one's pretty, like, bare bones basic for the most part. But, there are different ones. It kind of does... there's a level that's similar to something from, you know how Mario 64 did that one level where it was, like... you can either be, like, really tiny or really big in the world? This one has half of that. There's a level where you can be, like, super tiny inside some dude's mansion. And, they get some creative, like, challenges you can do there. Save myself. I mostly use that flare kick just to, like, save my own mistakes, to be honest. I don't use it as much as a weapon. It's just like, oh no, flip. You'll do. Whoa! Oh no! What the hell is that? What the hell is that? The game didn't like the way I was grabbing on and just flung me off into the ether. Alright, our first glitch, ladies and gentlemen. I have never encountered that before. I've had the problem where, like, I can't quite climb on, but it's never flung me like that. That is so bad. Let's see, he throws you pretty high up. Could you theoretically have him just throw you up into the heart, or does that just not count? I have tried to grab the heart above the sumo before. I don't think it counts. As I recall, it's, like, not even a touchable thing until you defeat him. Alright, so let's try this again. Without the day-ruining glitch, huh? There we go. That's how it's supposed to go. Ooh, it's a big one. Oh, God. I misjudged that a little bit. Okay. Will do. My depth perception... Oh, hey, Sumo. My depth perception is not at its best today. Okay, so the heart's up there. I think the next step up is this one. And then the last big one. Yeah! Alright, let's get that gross, pulsating, and anatomically correct heart. Grab it. There we go. It's a good thing we float for this animation. Oh, man. And that is heart numero tres. Next up. Beyond the curtain falls, model castle comes to light. To scale the tower's walls, mind what is out of sight. Oh, this one's cool. This one's really cool, actually. Let's see. This world does kind of feel Bomb on Battlefield Extra Large Edition, good starting level. I agree. I think it's a pretty cool level to start off with. Like I said, it is kind of bare bones for the most part compared to the rest of the game, but it does, I don't know, it does have enough in it that it's interesting. Okay, so this one, I can't remember exactly how to get to it, though. Okay, so the heart we're going after is kind of cool, because once you find the portal you're supposed to go to, or whatever gateway you're supposed to find, it actually takes you inside of a tiny sandcastle that you find in a different level later on. But I can't quite remember if the portal is in this level or if it's in the level that has the actual sandcastle itself. That's the issue I'm running into in my head right now. Is it beyond the waterfall? That feels right. Let's see, that's kind of cool how there's basically no loading going into that level, too. Yeah, that's a lot of the game doesn't have that much loading. Like, the most loading you get is that little bit when you select which heart you want to go for. Incidentally, if you select a heart, and then you go into the level, you can just go to whatever one you want, honestly. It doesn't matter which one you pick. You can just do whatever the hell you want. Be gone. I love that little temper tantrum. It's the best. Okay, so I think this is the way to the sandcastle. Think. It's been a while.